I made sure the lazy maintenance guy didn't get sleep. I used to live in an apartment complex that was fairly cheap, but I was young, and it's what I could afford. I had a roommate who was a good guy and in a similar spot. We had several issues with the place, like the garbage disposal died, terrible water pressure in the shower, and a few other things. I turned the problems in over and over. The maintenance guy ignored me, but fixed the problems of the two good-looking women across the hall. When I asked about my issues after over 2 months, he made up a bunch of crap. He lived on site and had to handle emergencies. I worked nights, and I paid extra for a garage. I was working on my car and had the radio on, and when I switched on my rolling air compressor, it threw the breaker, and all of the outside lights went off. I locked up and went back to my apartment. I just happened to be looking out the window when I see the maintenance guy with his keys. He unlocks a closet at the end of the garage and flipped the breaker inside. The lights came on. I guess all of the outside lights in the front of the building is an emergency that he has to get out of bed for. I worked nights and kept those hours when I was off. I would go to the garage at random times when I was off work and turn on my compressor at night to knock the power out, and he'd have to get out of bed and flip the breaker. This would be at 3 or 4 a.m. My stuff never did get fixed, but I interrupted his sleep for months before I moved. My roommate thought it was hilarious, and he would turn on the compressor sometimes too. But that night,